have a lot of developments to get to tonight. Governor Eric Holcomb said today the surge of coronavirus cases here in Indiana is already starting, and there are new guidelines tonight for every American when it comes to wearing those face masks. Let's start there tonight. The new recommendations suggest that every American wear non-medical cloth masks out in public where social distancing is difficult, like at the store. These guidelines, though, are not mandatory. But there are concerns tonight from public health experts that these masks could give people a false sense of security and actually lead to less social distancing. Doctors tonight are reminding you that masks are an added layer of protection, but not enough to slow the spread of coronavirus by themselves. And our other top story tonight, the surge of coronavirus cases now arriving here in Indiana. Our state hit another somber milestone today with our death toll officially passing 100. This time last week, we were only at 24. You can see this huge increase in just 1 week. And while the surge is starting, we're still weeks away from hitting the peak. So tonight, I want to put things in perspective. I want you to see how we compare with other states tonight. Indiana has the 15th highest cases of coronavirus here in the U.S. Right now, nearly 3,500 Hoosiers have the virus. That is certainly a lot, but it's significantly lower than New York, which has more than 100,000 cases this evening. And what is happening in New York tonight is devastating. More than 3,000 people there have died. Hospitals tonight are struggling to help the spiking number of patients. Tonight, our Emily Longnecker introduces us to a nurse from Indiana driving right to the epicenter to help.
Benita Norman's about to set out on the cross-country trip of a lifetime.
We're not going on vacations.
Not at all. Benita's a traveling nurse, and any day now, she's going to get called to the Big Apple to work at a hospital in Queens. She knows she's taking a risk, but nursing is what she's called to do. She never imagined, though, she'd be doing it in the middle of a global pandemic.
I am aware that there's a chance that I may not come back home. But at the same time, somebody has to go help.
Benita decided that somebody should be her. She hopes New Yorkers will return the favor when it's Indiana's time of greatest need.
I would like to believe that there would be several New Yorkers that would be willing to come and help us when our numbers start to rise and when we can't manage this on our own anymore.
Her husband doesn't like the idea, but supports her desire to go.
He knew when he married me that I wanted to go to nursing school and be a nurse, and he has said he knows that this is something that I need to do.
Benita plans to work with patients who, in addition to possibly having COVID-19, will also have some kind of mental illness.
This is why I went to school. I wanted to help people that were in crisis, and that's not always going to be at home.
Benita's not just bringing her nursing skills to New York, she's bringing supplies too, items that can be made into protective gear. She expects it to be in short supply, if any is left at all.
So we can use things like the foam.
And while she recognizes she'll be on the front lines of this fight,
these shields came from the Dollar Tree.
Benita says the time has come for everyone.
They can be cleaned up
to join in at some level.
And then slide the earpieces on the glasses. Patient care isn't just being on the front lines. Patient care starts at home with you staying at home. You can protect your neighbors. You can keep from spreading this virus.
For Benita, there is no staying at home. She could if she wanted, but that's not what her heart is telling her to do.
If for some reason I didn't come back home after this contract, this is what I chose to do with my life for the lives of others.
Bonita, one of the many heroes out there, and new tonight at 11, we're getting a closer look at how COVID-19 is impacting first responders here in Marion County. A second state police employee has just tested positive here in Indianapolis. In all, 17 IMPD officers also have the virus, along with 14 firefighters and 6 medics. Do have some good news to pass along. 2 firefighters are already back at work tonight after getting the all clear, and 2 medics, we're told, are also out of recovery. Well, this weekend, the National Guard and State Health Department are scouting potential locations for alternative care sites, all part of the preparation for the surge in cases that our state is anticipating. These potential sites could be anything from a closed hospital wing to larger scale facilities. So if you see National Guard members out in your community this weekend, it's not cause for alarm. They'll be looking at several areas across Indiana over the next few days. The governor acknowledged today how I must admit I woke up this morning feeling a little discouraged myself. The increase in positive cases, more people dying, schools closed, the stay-at-home order. I mean, this is a lot to absorb. Turns out calls to 211, the suicide hotline and gambling hotline, are way up. So how are you doing tonight? Here's what some people wrote on my Facebook page. Dana wrote, I am almost crippled by fear. I constantly cry. I'm sick to my stomach every day. I, like everyone else, is worried about my children. Terry wrote, been feeling short-tempered and down. Beth Ann said, I have such a profound sadness knowing I won't be back in my classroom with my kiddos this year. I miss them. Sherry wrote, I can barely watch the news without ratcheting up my anxiety. I hate not knowing the outcome, but I know who holds the future. Look, if you're struggling emotionally, here's what I want you to hear. You are not alone. In fact, a doctor joined today's announcement with the governor and basically offered up a free statewide therapy session for anyone in need.
Are you spending most of your time feeling worried? Are you feeling you can't seem to control your worry, even though you are trying? Are you having panic-like symptoms, shortness of breath, chest pain, muscle tightness? Are you avoiding talking to your friends and family due to your worries?
Now, if you said yes to any of those questions, again, you're not alone. And there are resources for you tonight. Here are the phone numbers you can call. There are people right now who will help you. I've got all this information right now on WTHR.com. And with all the uncertainty right now, it's really important that we take time to focus on the good news. And we have seen so many stories of Hoosiers stepping up to help others. Other people just trying to shed a little light or share a smile. So tonight, our Alan Carter shows us how a simple neighborly gesture is making a world of difference for people all across central Indiana.
We take it for granted, the comfort of each other's company. Weeks of isolation has made that clear, especially
Hi, Sarah.
For Patty McGinnis.
We are social beings. You know, we're just born to be social, and it lifts your heart just to talk to someone.
While she and her neighbors couldn't be close, it didn't mean they had to be apart. Putting the call out for people on her Noblesville street to get outside.
Hi, guys.
And see each other.
It just came to me that maybe I could just make up a little invitation and walk it around the neighborhood.
Socially distanced, of course.
It's like I've seen the people from afar, but to actually get to talk to them.
The weather was perfect as neighbors on 9th Street came and just talked.
Did you see the hot tub in the middle of the river?
No.
Therapy at arm's length.
And it's amazing how many people you meet when you set out in the evening. And we've really enjoyed that.
And in Plainfield, a show of thanks with a small neighborhood parade for their first responders.
These guys are the ones that are walking into the homes when the people are sick. These are the ones that are going to all the emergencies. In our community, was thank them, clapping, and just kind of a great thank you for especially what the country is going through right now.
This crisis has done much to separate, but can also bring us together.
And you know what I love about seeing all that video? People outside enjoying the sunshine and staying 6 feet apart. Social distancing is so important. It's going to save your life and someone else's as well.